Oh, wow. We made it back. We didn't completely abandon Project Runway this time. Woo.
We never do. We never completely abandon it. We just sometimes
we never intend to.
We never do.
Well,
no, we have never completely abandoned it.
No, I say we never intend to.
Because when you say completely abandoned it, that means we've never come back.
I did not say abandon. I said we never intend to take time off. Sometimes it happens.
But you started the statement with we haven't completely abandoned it.
Yes, which is why I adjusted my statement, Lana.
No. Logan, you can't adjust it as I'm correcting you. You can't say I adjusted it when I correct you and say we didn't completely abandon it. You'd be like, well, you made the statement, we completely abandoned it. We haven't completely abandoned it. And I'm like, no, we've never completely abandoned anything because we always come back. We just take some time because life gets in the way and Project Runway is not as time sensitive as other shows, unfortunately.
Hello, designers, and welcome to the Cup TV part of the Currently Unnamed Podcast Network, where we put the real and the tea in reality, and you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Gay. I am just drinking some water today. I'll probably say something else wrong about drinking water. No, I'm kidding. And that's where I'm at currently.
No, stop it. Ooh, what we are not going to do is do this to me today and not that, no. But hey.
I was trying to modify my statement, and yes, you corrected me in that. And I was just trying to modify my statement because I agree that what I said was wrong.
Okay, fine. And this is how we do things here on the Cup. So
correct.
Welcome. Mm-hmm. But hey, y'all, I am Lana, your resident evil diva, here to give tea, spill tea, drink tea, because you know I love tea, period. And yeah, if you have some tea, you know what to do, hit me up. I am drinking, not sponsored, but Pepsi today because I need the caffeine because I'm running on empty. So I need the caffeine. So I got a lot of it too in my big my big new cup. So but it's not full. Don't think I'm drinking a full thing of Pepsi because that's crazy. But yeah. But what I also have, what I could have drank it out of, but I needed more. So but my absolutely beautiful cup mug. Cup mug, Project Runway. Cup mug, Project Runway. Get your cup mug and watch Project Runway with us. Look up here. You can get your cup mug at LanaCheeseCreations.etsy.com. That link will be in the description below. And we do ship domestically here in the US and Canada, and we do in Mexico, and we do ship internationally. So they are now excuses. Get your cup mugs. Or cup merch, period. Any of it, all of it. Try it out and see.
Well, we are here. We are back with Project Runway, season 6. We're trucking our way through it. The people that are saying it's not the most dynamic season in the world, I'm really starting to, I remember now it's not the most dynamic season in the world.
Agreed. This has been the hardest season to watch for me. I'm like,
truly, and that's kind of why we've been taking a little bit more time off, I think, because we're both just like, oh shit, we have to do Project Runway. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just like Lana said, we've had a lot of other things that are more time sensitive. This week we don't have as much that's time sensitive, thankfully. Honest to God, I'm happy Love Island is over. I'm sad, but I'm happy it's over because it honestly has given us more time to do everything else. So
yes.
But we're going to dive into episodes 7 and 8 today. Before we do, though, make sure to subscribe if you have not already, because we are here almost all the time, giving you almost all things reality TV. I am so accustomed to hosting on the drag channel.
Absolutely.
But we do have a drag channel and a Eurovision channel and a ringside channel, and those links are down in the description below, where you can also find our audio podcast and our Patreon for exclusive content and early access. And we'll be amping up some of that exclusive and early access content over the next couple of weeks as we are moving into August being a busy month. So make sure to subscribe. But we are here. It is episode 7 is where we are going to start today. And it is the classic, let's bring in our sponsor for the season and have them do a challenge around that.
Macy's.
It's the Macy's challenge. It is a pair challenge. We are doing it for Macy's exclusive ink clothing line. And the challenge is to create 2 garments that are the color blue that also fit into this ink sort of. It's very, the overall collection is very ready to wear. It's very business. It's very like, that's the MO that we're working with. So, you know, we got a variety of things. Some good, some really not. But they pitched their designs to one of the Macy's executives. She then chooses Althea, Christopher, Louise, Irina, and Carol Hannah to be team leaders. They pick their pairings. So we have Althea with Logan, Christopher with Epperson, Louise with Nicole, Irina with Jordana, and Carol Hannah with Sharon. And, you know, there's some conflict. This episode for me, more than any other episode of Project Runway that I've experienced in this rewatch so far, really felt like the advice and directions that Tim was telling them to go did not at all match up with how the judges judged them whatsoever.
Absolutely not. It was completely night and day.
Truly night and day. Because he gave the best critiques to Christopher and Epperson.
Who, spoiler, wound up at the bottom. Like, wait, what?
I disagreed with a lot of the rankings in this episode, I gotta be honest.
Me too. I was just
not like, all of them, but a good chunk of them.
Some of them I was like, okay. But yeah, I was like, what Tim is telling them is so different from how the judges judged him in the end. And it was just like, wow. That felt very saboteur-ish. Like, you know what I mean? Like, one is getting told, oh, you're doing so great, just continue in this direction, and they continue in the directions only for the judges to eat them up on the runway. Like, oh my God, what were you thinking? That is not great at all. That's the horrible thing. So it's like, they can't win for losing on this thing. And it was just a lot of weird. This episode wasn't as exciting as the last team challenge where we had, you know,
Crystal and Crystal and Epperson. Right. Yeah.
We had people not getting along. We had people getting along, and it was kind of just like, okay, this is fine. It's whatever.
Right.
But this episode was like, okay, pretty much everybody to the most part got along with what they were doing. They were just like, some people were getting frustrated with people, but that's very normal to get frustrated with somebody who you're working with after a while. Like, okay.
It was mostly Irina and Jordana were,
because
going
Irina felt like Jordana wasn't giving anything other of herself into the garment. Like, she wasn't putting herself into this. It was like, and Jordana was like, this is not my vision. I'm here to help you make your vision come to light. Like,
and in that regard, like, I completely agree with Jordana.
Me too. I was like, I wasn't picked as team captain. I'm a team player. My job is to help make your vision come to light, and you are supposed to tell me what you want done so I can get it done. And Irina wanted Jordana to be the one telling her what to do.
She wanted it to be collaborative, and that's not
right. But that wasn't what the challenge was. It wasn't a collaborative effort, because if that was the case, both of them would have been able to come up with ideas for the executive to pick from.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But I don't know. I was more team Jordana on this one. I was like,
right.
I know. But everybody else was like, I love working with Logan, because everybody wants Logan. Logan's so hot. Logan's so fun.
I know.
Logan's so great. We love Logan.
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 Yes.
And They all want him. The girls want him. The boys want him.
I
Everybody
mean, he's
wants Logan.
hot. Point
he's
blank
hot.
in the period, he's hot. So
I mean, you know who he reminds me of? Somebody we
Hmm.
know from playing games.
Oh Lord.
Sindri.
Oh, absolutely. He does.
He
Yeah.
gives me very much Sindri vibes, and every time I see him, I'm
100%.
like, that dude reminds me of Sindri, and Sindri's a very good-looking man. So I'm
A
like, okay.
very good looking man. Yes.
I was like, okay, I see it. I love it. I get it. So that's what I saw. And so I was like, I get it. But I was like, Althea crushing on Logan. Last time it was Carol Hannah was like, oh, I love working with Logan. I'm like, everybody who worked with Logan get the crush. So it's interesting.
Right.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's
pretty
much
it.
it.
It was really jumping into the looks of it all for me.
Let's do it.
Yay.
The sky's the limit.
Work.
Because blue.
Blue. Because blue.
You know,
that's literally the only thing this thing makes sense for. Why do they call it the sky's the limit?
Because blue.
But okay. Work blue.
Yeah.
Work blue. And we didn't even do this on purpose to have the blue background. That's just what we've been using this whole time.
I'm gonna be so honest. I thought about changing the color of the text here to also be a darker blue.
I completely
forgot. I completely forgot. No, I fully intended to and completely forgot when I was making the slideshow, and then I pulled it up. I was like, oh god damn it.
I would have changed it to that light blue, be like, because the sky's the limit because of blue.
The sky's the limit because blue.
Because
that's where we're at today, y'all. Anyway, first up, Christopher and Epperson, who I'm gonna say I think the bubble dress is ugly. But this pinstripe shirt dress is so 2024 that like
it's so cute to me. Like
so
I would
cute.
wear that. I would
too.
Maybe if it was a little bit shorter for some people, but I like this dress. I thought it was so cute to me. The bubble dress is not the best. I feel like it would have been better if it was a little longer and no leggings. Like let it be sexy in itself. Like no leggings. Let it be a little bit longer, and take that collar off. That collar, I agree with Heidi. It looked like a bib. Take the bib off. But other than that, I didn't think it was that bad. I really like this t-shirt dress. I mean, this dress shirt dress. Like I thought it was cute. I liked the fabric. I liked the shininess of the fabric and the pinstripes. I thought it was cute. I did not agree with the judges when they were talking about it looks like a 60s librarian and boring dress. I was like, what are y'all looking at? I love this little dress. I would wear this dress. I would grab it right now and wear this. But whatever. I guess we ain't the judges.
Yeah. I didn't love the bubble dress, so I did understand what they were saying. And like for that, I guess I maybe would have had them low. Like there was a clear worst. And for me, there was actually a clear best, and we'll talk about it. It may not have been who won, but yeah, I thought the pinstripe t-shirt dress was cute. So like, I don't know.
Are we basing our scores on the collection or
collection?
Okay,
collection.
Well,
yeah,
because I feel like the dress is high. But the bubble dress is low. If I average it out, I will probably give it a 79.
I'm gonna go sensible 74.
Yeah, because I really do like the dresser dress.
The dress is one of my favorite pieces that was made.
This whole thing.
The bubble dress just really pulls it down for me.
Yeah.
Next up, Irina and Jordana, which again, we're dealing with the same issue because this dress on the right, I absolutely love. That dress is the reason why they won.
Yeah.
because the other dress is ugly.
I'm not feeling the 2-piece, the skirt and top.
It's a 3-piece because remember the belt? Remember the whole problem about the belt, Lana?
Yeah. Okay. But I do like the dress of it all. I think that dress is very much, it was, I think that's a very classic, timeless dress because that dress was good then and it will be good now. If you see somebody walking around with a dress like that now, you'd be like, okay, Miss Mama, you do that. That's cute. So I really like that dress and the pattern that she made. This shirt, belt, skirt thing, I'm not a fan of. I think separately, maybe the top by itself, it's cute. Take the belt off. I don't know. It's just not doing it for me like this dress is.
Yeah, I mean this dress on the right is so good, and then just like I like the color palette of the dress on the left. I just like with the 3-piece, it's like it's whatever. I don't like the pleating on the skirt at the bottom. Like it's fine. It's fine. Scores.
I feel like it's the same thing, and I feel like I really like the dress. I'm gonna give it a 79.
I think this time I'm gonna match your 79 because that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, I kind of like the dress, but I don't like but I maybe like the shirt a little bit without the belt.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
this is just all the way wrong. This is
Nicholas and Louise, just bad.
The ruffles, no.
They took the ruffle too far. And I honestly just wish they had left the ruffle the way it was in the workroom when Tim was like, I really like the ruffle. Right. Well, he didn't like the ruffle, but he trusted in their abilities and he shouldn't have.
That ruffle going down the middle of that blue dress is just god awful.
It's so bad.
It's just I agree with Michael Kors, which like just looks like a loofah just going down the front of the dress. They both look like bad bridesmaids dresses. Like honestly, they do. They look like bad bridesmaids dresses that you just would not want to wear on a regular basis. Where are you going?
No.
Where are you going with this dress?
Are you a serial bridesmaid? Okay, cool. Then maybe this is the dress for you. But
I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm not feeling this one at all.
No. Sorry. Next. Yeah. I do like that they're mildly cohesive.
A little bit, yeah.
Because you got the ice blue dress with the blue accent, and then the blue dress with the ice blue accent. Like that's at least something cute. So I guess because of that, I'll give it a 65. Because I mean, neither of them are atrocious, but
yeah, I think if I average out what I felt about both of these dresses, it ended up like a 62.
This was my least favorite collection.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Whereas I gotta be honest, this was my favorite collection from Althea and Logan. And I was honestly, I thought this was the coolest. I was a little surprised that they were just safe.
Yeah.
Because I think I would have had them maybe over Arena and Jordana. Because I really like both pieces.
Yeah. Yeah. I think this was the coolest and most, at that time, the most now looks.
Yeah.
Like that was a very modern take on a business suit, but making it shorts. Are they shorts? Like hot pants?
They're kind of like hot pants. Yeah.
Love that. And the way that they had the jacket peplum in the middle, and I really enjoyed the look of both of them. I can see the same girl wearing both of these outfits.
Same.
And you know what I mean? It's like the same girl with the same attitude will rock both of these looks. And
absolutely.
I like that in a collection. I like to think that every collection is one girl walking the runway, and this is her attitude, and she would wear these looks every single day. And I I really like this. I really like this a lot. Both of them, actually. I too was like, they're just safe. Interesting.
Yeah, I really think this for me was the successful collection. Like, I really like both looks. Both looks are well constructed. Both looks look good. Oh, and they were safe? Okay. All right.
Interesting.
Cool. Party. Great. Love it.
Wonderful.
But yeah, no, this was my favorite.
Yeah. I would probably agree with you on that. I will give this one a 95.
I give him a 90.
I think they did really well on this. This was cute.
This was cute. Yeah, I think I would have had Althea and Logan, and then Sharon and Cara Hanna from South Carolina, Cara Hanna, in the top, because I think cute flight attendant on the left, and cute mom going to the school pickup and then immediately to PTA on the right. And I actually like both of these a lot.
I feel this is very ready to wear, very everyday woman.
Yes.
Very like, mom who is working but she's working and she's, has to go to the office, but leaving the office to go pick up the kids. And then this one is the mom, like you said, mom going to the PTA, or, mom, I have to go to run some errands before I get to the PTA meeting.
Right. So I got to go pick up the snacks for the PTA meeting, but I didn't have time to make them myself.
Right. And I'm not going to have time to change before the PTA meeting happens. So I'm going to make sure I'm dressed to go and get to, or, stuff like that. And I think this is really good. I kind of like this look. If she had a jacket with that skirt and top, very much office appropriate. Like, she's the manager at the finance manager at some office, and she has her own corner office somewhere, and she goes in and with her jacket on and her pumps, and then she gets under her desk, she takes her jacket off, and this is her making conference calls and talking to doing the video call meetings. And I can see this. I really enjoy this. I thought this was very much everyday woman, everyday businesswoman, ready to wear kind of look. Wasn't mad at him.
On the left, this really could be the new flight attendant outfit for like Alaska Airlines or something. Like, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, yeah.
Could be. And they'd be cute too. You'd be like, all right, work, mamas. But yeah, I would personally give this a 90.
I'm going to give them an 80.
Still think they're cuter than some people. So.
Agreed. So we end up with Irina, Jordana, and then Sharon and Cara Hanna from South Carolina, Cara Hanna. In the top. And
I would have switched Irina and Jordana for
Jordana for I would have too. And they give the ring to Irina on a dress that that was the dress she made, right?
Yeah, she made that.
Yeah. And the other one was the problem one that Jordana made that she had the problem with the whole time, but
but never said what the problem was.
Exactly. But yeah, so she wins, whatever. Okay. I mean, the dress was cute, so whatever. And then I guess by proxy, our bottom teams.
Yeah.
Because I did like what Irina and Jordana did more than both of Christopher and Epperson's looks. So I guess by proxy, I would have had them in the bottom. But ultimately, Louise is out, and I think that's probably the right call.
Yeah. I mean, Nicholas had immunity, so he wasn't going anyway. So.
But he was very lucky to have immunity.
Heidi kept pointing that out. Very lucky. Because I think they probably would have sent both of them home.
I think
if
so.
Nicholas didn't have immunity. So
That's why I think they kept emphasizing one or more, because if Nicholas had not had immunity, he definitely would have gone on a challenge where I don't think he should have had the immunity. So I think he also should have been out, but whatever. So
that's neither here nor there, is it?
that is neither here nor there, because this was filmed 15 years
15
ago.
years ago.
So, you know, none of this matters.
Doesn't even
At all.
At all.
None of this matters at all. So it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Literally none of this matters. But whatever. So we go. It is now episode 8. Heidi lets them know we have new models. And of course we have new models because we are bringing out divorcees in their wedding dresses. And the challenge is to completely redesign these wedding dresses. Work.
I said, wait, what?
Work. I remembered this challenge too. Because, well, for a lot of reasons. Mostly the shenanigans and the buffoonery and the clownery that went on in the judging of this episode. But yes, everyone's like, I've been free for 3 months. It's the way. Yeah, you work, girl. I love that the first woman was like, I've been divorced for 3 months. And Jordana goes, congratulations.
Congratulations.
This really, I honestly feel like this challenge was just set up for Jordana, because then we hear her talk about her kids and how she is also divorced. And it's like, yes, let the divorced mom win the divorce challenge. Thank you. Yes. I loved it.
Funny. I loved it. I was just like hearing everybody like, I've been free for 6 months. I've been divorced for 16 years. It's like, oh,
right. So yes, good. Mama, you better. Whoever it was, the woman that who was it? I think the older woman that Christopher had, she was my favorite. Because she was the one that was divorced for 16 years, and she was just like, I'm just here having a good time.
Right.
And I mean, the talk of the episode is really Sharin's partner.
Well, yeah.
She wants a Cher Vegas headdress with peacock feathers. And Sharin has a full meltdown.
Because she wanted all of this. And she had the simplest, littlest fabric to use. Like, literally, it was a straight A-line dress. No poof, no glamour, no nothing. No beads, no nothing. Just a simple silk straight dress. And it maybe was 2 yards of fabric Sharin had to work with. And she wanted all this stuff. She wanted feathers and headdresses. And I was like,
baby, they had $25 and you had the least amount of material. You better be lucky that this girl gives you something that looks like a garment.
Okay, I was like, with what fabric, girl?
Literally, girl.
Oh, man.
Like, Miss Girl, what are we doing here? But that's really the only big part of the episode for me, honestly. So
I mean, we saw this meltdown of Sharin and how she had to recover Epperson.
And I loved him. Well, I loved him not knowing how to comfort Sharin, and he's just like, there.
You're fine. Oh, it's hilarious. But then we had Epperson, who apparently didn't understand the assignment, who was trying to just use the bare minimum of clothing, of the dress. And they were like, no, you have to use most of the dress. So he ended up changing his mind at the end, and somebody else had to change a little bit their strategy at the end for not.
Yeah.
But that really was it. That really was it. that
Yeah.
really was it.
That's about it. So, hey, guess what?
Hey, we're here.
A fashionable new beginning. Ooh.
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 And I want to knock Sharin's out of the way first because she turned her out.
She turned it out.
Like, I was so happy for Sharin. She turned this one out. I was happy for her.
Look, she got the least amount of stuff, and she can only come up with the very few things to do. She put the feather in the hair. She was like, "You go get your feather. You just not gonna get it on this dress." Because this dress could have easily turned into a costume disaster, like a costume
nightmare.
disaster. But she gave her a simple white dress, but turned her thread into the design and gave her all these intricate intricate designs,
intricate details,
look, I'm doing
such
all
as
of
an
that.
including and furthermore.
Yeah, I'm talking and hiccuping at the same time, and it doesn't work.
Hot.
But yes, intricate design, and it was
Yes.
very good. I really, and you have to look closely at that thread. It does, all that is just thread. She just took the black thread and went over this dress, and I love what she did with this. I was like, Sharin, you get my nod of approval on this one because you did the doggone thing with what the little materials you had.
And it's not so different from the original dress. Oh yeah.
Not that.
You're burping and I'm yawning. It's
Oh,
one of
man,
those
it is what
days.
it is.
Yeah, it's not super different from the original dress, but it still works.
It has its subtle differences. Like she changed the straps a little bit, and she changed how the top looks. But she still, it was a simple shift dress to begin with, a simple like long A-line dress to begin with. So this time she just gave her a shift dress, and the woman was just look. She was on one because she had attitude. She's I'm not happy, but she had to understand what she had to work with, and I think what she did, she wanted it shorter, and she was like, "I just cut it up some more. I'll cut it off later, but this is perfect for the runway." Because if she would have came out with that thing, a super mini, they would have been like, "It's vulgar." So you're muted.
I was indeed muted. Scores.
I will give this this simple but beautiful number an 88.
85. God damn. Next up is Karen Hannah from South Carolina. Karen Hannah.
Cute little number. Not a fan of the stuff flying off of it. That's just my personal thing. I'm not a fan of that, but I think the dress is fine. I love that she was able to dye it, so it's not white. She had, I think it's cute. This jacket is, or whatever this is, the jacket on the top is interesting. I would rather it not been there. The dress itself was perfectly fine enough. It's a good cocktail dress. It was good. It was good. Nothing major, nothing crazy, just good.
One of the better designs of the week. I like that she dyed it. It looks a little bit different. It still kept the original like integrity of the wedding dress, but in a nice new flirty way for this wonderful woman. So work, diva.
I feel like she changed it from a wedding dress to a cute bridesmaid's dress.
Well, yes.
But a bridesmaid's dress could be a cocktail dress, so work.
Scores.
I will give it an 86.
80. I still don't think this was elimination worthy from Epperson. I gotta be honest with you.
Me either.
I don't think it was.
I didn't think so either. Is it the best dress he's made? No, absolutely not. But I don't think it was that bad. Like when the jacket came off, I was like, oh, okay.
Right.
Okay, that's cute.
I'm like, oh,
I
this ain't
don't know
too
what
bad.
they hated about. Like, I wish he would have made the dress like a um a strapless dress, like do the strapless part, and then had the little jacket above it. So when she took it off, it looks like a whole different, dress. But I don't think it was that bad. I don't think this dress was that bad to send him home about. But it's not super great either. But it's not super ugly, so I'm not offended by this dress.
It definitely was not the worst thing on the runway on this episode, and he should not have gone home. Period. Point blank. But it's not great. It's fine. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Scores.
I would give it a 62.
65.
Mm-hmm.
Nicolas. This was my favorite woman. Her, she. Love. Don't love this look.
No, the look itself is kind of. But she loved it. And sometimes, as a designer, if they like it, I love it for you, Not what I would want to wear, but sure. No. She liked it. It looks all right. I'm not a huge fan of it, but not my design.
Yeah, honestly, same. That's honestly, like, I wish she had just used a little bit more of the dress, but the pants are actually really cute. So, scores.
62.
60. Jordana! She did it! This is great.
It's great. Good. I like it. I like it a lot. I love that she dyed it. I like the details that she did. It made it look very edgy, ripped, like shredded type like dress. I like the look of it. I wish she would have had a little jacket that would have been able to take off with, but it definitely is night and day from what she wore in that wedding dress and how she wanted to represent herself, because that's what the client asked for. She wanted something edgy. She wanted something punk rock.
She wanted to take it almost punk, and that is exactly what happened.
Yeah. I like the design. I like this angle at the top and how it's asymmetrical, but not like a typical asymmetrical. It got that asymmetrical going up and then it rounded off at the sides. I really like that. It's really cute.
I would give it a 90.
I would give it a 92. Yeah, I really like it.
Good. Althea is next.
I mean, I don't hate this. I don't hate it. But after the last challenge, seeing so much blue, I'm sick of blue. And so I think that's what it kind of...
I hated blue.
I don't know. I think it's kind of just... But it looks like a cute little denim dress. And it's not even denim, but it looks denim. And it looks like a cute denim dress for a mom going to the PTA, going to the store, going an everyday... Right. Like, I'm going to lunch with friends, and then I got to go pick up some stuff for the house, and, get to the PTA tonight. It's cute. It's cute.
It's fine. It's not ugly, and it's not the worst thing on the runway. So,
I'll give it an 80.
Oh, I was gonna give it a 67.
Oh my!
It's whatever. I don't like it that much, but it would work.
It's fine for me.
I love that we both basically said the same thing, and then we're so shocked at the other score.
Right,
it's like, oh, okay,
okay.
We can all agree, though, Christopher should have gone home for this ugly ass dress. This absolutely ugly ass Tinfoil. He thought it was the unconventional materials challenge, and the material was tinfoil.
I'm upset because even after the last round, this man came back and made another bubble dress. And we still didn't send him home. I'm just like, what do you mean? This is the bubble dress with the belt on it. What do you mean we're not sending him home? We just had such a huge problem with the bubble dress from the last round. Did we forget about the last round when he made that ugly other bubble dress but didn't put a belt on it? This is the same dress with a belt on it. And in organza instead of the silk charmeuse. Ugh, I was so annoyed. I was so annoyed watching this. I was like, he should have gone home. This man should have gone home for this wrinkly looking dress. It looks like tinfoil wrapped up in a potato. Like, oh, no. No, ma'am.
No, man.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Ma'am. Ugh. No ham, no turkey, no ma'am. Ugh.
I'm going to give it a 15 because the woman is lovely.
I only like the belt, and so I'm going to give it a 10 for foil. 10 foil. You get it?
Because when women.
10 foil. Okay. Oh, no.
Honestly, though, it's better than tinfoil.
It's better than tinfoil. And you know what? I do like the pants.
The pants are great.
I just don't like the shirt. And I'm like, but the shirt is what made
the challenge.
I don't like it. I don't like it. The pants are fine. The pants are fine.
And he had one of the better dresses to work with. I wish the pants were in the white. Honestly, flip it.
Right. Absolutely.
If the pants were in white, I feel like he would have not landed in the bottom two.
Just make it some long, flowy pants.
The fact that the judges liked the tinfoil more than Logan's dress and Epperson's, this is why this season was cracked, because they didn't have consistent judging.
Gaggery, honey.
I'll give this like a 40.
40. I like half of it because the pants are half of it. So I'm going to give it a 50. I'm going to give it to 50.
I'm dropping it to a 40 because the pants were not made out of the material.
Oh, that's true. So, okay, 40. You're right, 40.
Thank you. I mean, I didn't want you to change your score, but like...
Right. Like, when you write. When Logan's. So, I'm going to...
I'm Loganing about Logan on this occasion.
Loganing about Logan. And you...
Thank you.
I tasted the revelation.
Thank you.
I called it. But, yeah, 40 because it wasn't part of the challenge.
Thank you.
Now.
And last up, Irina did a damn good job here.
She did a good job here. She really.
I still would have picked Jordana over Irina for the win because the narrative all makes sense.
The narrative of the story makes sense, but this dress is beautiful. This dress I could see at somebody else's wedding. I could see on a date. I could see at a business meeting. I could see in a lot of different places. This is beautiful, and I like that she put this gold belt around on this fabric that is semi-gold. It's almost gold, but then this gold makes it pop. I kind of really like it.
I'm gonna give it an 87.
I'm gonna give her a 90. I'm gonna give her a 90.
Per. Yeah, this challenge was interesting in that I absolutely agreed with the top three.
Absolutely.
And Irina, Shirin, and Jordana. And I absolutely agreed with the winner being Jordana.
I could have went back and forth between Jordana and Irina, honestly.
Irina had already had a couple of wins.
Absolutely.
Give Jordana the win. For me, it was fine.
Either one.
Shirin could have gotten it too, yeah.
I would have been okay with that.
And this bottom, I
didn't agree with.
I would have swapped Epperson for Althea. Or even if you're going to put Epperson in the bottom, let Epperson be bottom 3.
And Epperson
because
should
the
not.
tinfoil and the pants were worse than what
They were
Epperson
worse.
created.
Absolutely.
But they just didn't want Epperson in the competition anymore. Whatever.
Whatever. Like, I see you. I see your spirit. I see your spirit. But it was not. I didn't agree with that at all. I was like, tinfoil dress should have been home. Like, because it's the same bubble dress that we had a problem with on the last episode, but it just had a belt on it. But we're not gonna okay.
Oh, but we're not okay.
We're not gonna okay. We had a whole huge problem about that bubble dress, but we're not gonna okay. Because he made the same dress. Okay.
Right.
Okay. All right. Whatever. It is what it is. Like we say, none of it matters.
None of this matters. It was filmed 15 years ago.
So whatever.
On that note.
But when I watch something, even if it's 15 years ago, I get passionate and mad about stuff still. Period. I still get tinfoil. Anyway.
And on that note, we're going to get out of here. So thank you for joining us for this Project Runway refilled over here at the Cup TV. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share on the way out. Check the description below for our audio podcast, our YouTube channels, our Patreon, our social media links, and where you can get merch, including but not limited to cup mug. Signatures not included, as you can see with Lana's. With that, bye.
Cheers.
In fashion, one day you're in, and the next day you're out. And we are definitely out.
Off for you to sing, y'all.
Make it work, designers.